Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and an air of expectancy about this game because when you walk through the turnstiles and you go up to your seat, you know you're going to get to see the top point getter in the league, and that's its thrill.
Who doesn't love to see goals and points, Doc? And when you have the leading scorer in the entire league on the ice, he's going to get a lot of attention from the other team's best defensive players.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Bryce is the starter in goal this evening for the Penguins. These numbers are not what he wanted in training camp, but he's got them now, so improving on that winning percentage is critical. This man's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the visitors. Opening faceoff seconds away. We know that Phil Kessel has a great shot. They'll be looking to get the puck on his stick early in this first shift. The teams have just begun to play in Pittsburgh. To Phaneuf. Led on to Lupul. Through center to Kadri. To Kessel. Collected by Kunitz. The Penguins will start from their own end. The Leafs come out with a game plan, and they are carrying it out on the forecheck. Speared along by Kessel. On to Kadri. To Phaneuf. Up the wing to Lupul. Pass. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. He's going to the net. Got it all. Many yards gained to Letang. Gets that return pass. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Well, that big hit's going to really excite the crowd.
Long pass sprung to Lupul. Glommed on two by Kunitz. Takes it up near the boards. Let's go, Arister. Got a piece of it. Back near the blue line. Blockered away. Through center. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Slid to Martin. Shoots one. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. Propelled to Bozak. Drilled. Save, but just barely. Look at this chance. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Pass cut. The Leafs shift from defense to offense. Bozak's cut through the neutral zone. Good work. Stepped on pass. Got a piece of that one. To Martin. Laid on to Malkin. Up the wing with it now. Back in his defensive end to get it. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Drives to the crease. Slid just inside the line to Robida. Tipped away. Marches on a cross. Fires. Difficult spot for him there. Takes that pass at center ice. Oh, that's good. What a hit. Moves up the wing. Outletted to Como. Lifts a little pass to the opposite corner. To Lupul. Chip to Kadri. Oh, here's Arister. Waffle boarding. Around the 20th minute of this period. The Penguins will start from their own end.
In the first period.
Brought ahead and a carom dump to the corner. Glides to the safety behind the net. To Lupul. Full steam up the wing. On to Kessel. Pass to the slot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The goalie makes himself look big.
And that's one. First period has been played. A period that only a goalie can like. Nothing. And let's check out the shots on goal. 8 for Toronto and 4 for the Penguins. This is the guy who has kept his team in it with a remarkable save. We had to break. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
The Maple Leafs need to start converting some of their puck possession time, because all it takes is one bad bounce in a low-scoring game, and it's going to end up in your net.
Opening faceoff for period 2. Nothing. The Maple Leafs shift from defense to offense. And he pushes it on through mid-ice. Cranks a shot. Missed the net. To Letang. Right up the middle to Crosby. Carries it up the side. Gathered in near the boards by Gardner. Between the blue lines. Offensive zone pickup by Phil Kessel. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Cruises to the slot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Good work through center ice by Kadri. Well, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that. Score! Only one perfect goalie remains now.
Booth's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
Over 5 minutes have elapsed here in the second. It's a 1-0 game. Toronto's got that neutral zone faceoff. Mashed in. Puck taken behind the net by Martin. Moves up along the boards. To Malkin. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Cuts between the blue lines. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. To Bennett. Swept on to Malkin. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Back in front. Two guys together with force. Big force. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Uses the middle of the ice for Evgeny Malkin. Good poke check by Franson. Takes it behind his own cage. Right up the side. He's got that centering pass. Good, solid poke check there. Takes it up that side. Solid, blocked. Oh, good check. Great glove save. Take it to the slot. Good position in the slot. Locks on that to Ehrhoff. To Como. To Booth.
Booth's got the goal, Doc, that gave his team the lead in the period.
Missed on the shot. In the attacking zone, puck picked up by David Clarkson. He drives to the net. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Lugged along the line. Could be trouble near the line. To the safety of the net while his team makes changes. Moves up the side with it now. Geometrically to Kessel. Wrist shot. Controlled by Sidney Crosby. Long lead pass to Como. Turned right away with the poke check by Gardner.
In the second period.
Toronto's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Pittsburgh's power play numbers have been off the charts this year. They've been absolutely dominant with the man advantage. However, their opponent's been much the same. I'll be interested, guys, to see who takes an unnecessary penalty and if they have to pay a price.
No! What a chance!
You want to score goals, you got to go to this area.
Takes it behind his own cage. To Hornquist. Turned from one teammate to another. Charged up the wing by Hornquist. The Maple Leafs don't find much time left, but still time to get something started. Got his pad on that one. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. Slid to Hornquist. Terrific hand-eye. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 13 for Toronto and 6 for Pittsburgh. And here is the one that has created the margin. It is a 1-goal game and intermission. Penguins left the ice, not having a power play. They come back with one. We're underway.
Now's your chance to play clean.
The Penguins begin a power play, and it's a 5-on-3. A great opportunity for them here. Opening face-off of the 3rd period.
Renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play Clean.
Takes it on the wing.
Located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign.
Takes it behind his own cage.
Our city clean.
Drop behind to Polak.
71, David Clarkson, 2 minutes for interference.
Given back to Phaneuf. Propelled to Polak. Gets that pass back again. Risky move there in his own end, but he didn't get burned. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Good centering pass to the slot. One-timer. Passed up the middle for Malkin. Knocks it away with the stick. That's the way to make them pay.
That's one part of the game the fans love is contact, and it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Carries it up the wing. Scooped up by Hornquist. He knifed it away. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away. Score! And this one is tied.
Crosby's reading of the play. He knew the puck was below the goal line. He got it, and he one-timed it in.
Hornquist displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Pittsburgh's got it off the draw at center. Tacoma.
By number 87.
Lifted back in. The Maple Leafs will start from their own end.
By number 7.
Neutral zone carry. With a shot. Sent on goal. Routine save there. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
Martin's skating ability gets him into position here to deliver a crushing hit.
The Leafs get the draw. Above the net. Wonderful chance.
You want to score goals, you got to get to the front of the net, and that's exactly what happened. But unfortunately, just shot the puck over the net.
Good hand to eye and the reach of the stick. And a slashing penalty is forthcoming. The Penguins get a minor penalty for slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
The Maple Leafs go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Penalty to
they win the draw.
2 minutes for slashing. Time to the
Saucered to Lupul.
15 seconds.
Out in the slot, deflected off the blocker. He's into the slot. He's got the puck on his stick, but can he clear it? Sent on further, they'll have to return. Picks it up in his own end. To Lupul, up the wing. He heads right for the net. Gloved. Good centering pass to the slot. Right over the net. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Good intercept. Oh, look at this. He's in. Wonderful save. Oh, poke check. Saved one there. Point to point it goes. Score! A short-handed goal.
Malkin's decision was pretty easy. This low on the slot. Just snap it off, and he did.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Under 7 minutes gone. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Neutralized face-off win. Near the boards. That puck curled around behind the net, and it is stopped right there. To Bozak. Pittsburgh survived it. Back even. In the slot, he's got it.
And by number 3, only.
Looks ahead to start something.
Time of the goal. 6 minutes, 56
He's into the slot. Right from the slot. Clarkson's taken a stick up high. There'll be a penalty for this. Extra man over the boards on this delayed penalty call. Pittsburgh's 2-minute penalty is for high sticking.
Watch the player's hands come up with his stick. No question, an easy call for the official.
Toronto's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Pittsburgh penalty to number
Defensive
3,
zone win.
Mata, 2 minutes for high
And it's
sticking.
cleared out of there.
On to the penalty. 9 minutes.
The power play
57
unit has to recoil and try yet again. Laid on to Kessel. Slides it to the point to Phaneuf. Good save there.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
Sliced through the neutral zone. Lets it go. Good attempt. Easy save. To Kadri. A 2-on-2 moving on. Gotta clear it here. Lofted back in, and that'll get the defense off. Gathered in by Franson. Chip to Kadri. Oh, and he's hammered.
Oh, I gotta believe he's scared stickless.
He could start some danger here. Outstanding point-blank save. Oh, what a job done there to keep the pressure on. Good keep. The Penguins are back even. Out in front. Score! And the game is even.
Kessel's stick was in a ready position, and he one-timed it past the goalie.
Lupul's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
Over 8 minutes remaining here in the third. A hockey game is one of lead changes, and this one has seen its lead vanish.
By number 81. Phil Kessel, assisted by
Takes a chance on the dump to the opposite corner. Decides on the area behind. Diagonally to Clarkson.
11 minutes, 54 seconds.
Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. And there's a delayed penalty call. Off his helmet mask. The Penguins are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. The Penguins with a face-off win.
Interference. Time of the penalties. 13 minutes.
Right along the blue line to Phaneuf. Trying hard to get it out of the zone. Toronto's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Swung between the blue lines by Clarkson. On through the corner. Perfect centering pass. They score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Bozak's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Edzo, lots of times we shake our head as the goaltender gives one up. Not here. He did everything he could.
Toronto's collected another victory on the faceoff.
By number 42, Tyler Bozak, assisted by number 71.
Lies to the safety behind the net. Nice stand-up poke check there. Back in his defensive end to get it. That covers some acreage to Kessel. On to Scuderi. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Gains the zone. Picks it up in his own end. Slid to Lupul. To Kessel. Cut on by with that one. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
1 minute left in the third period.
Puck held near the point. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Propelled to Hornquist. Got it on his stick in the slide. And drives on through center. Looks ahead to start something. To Crosby. Laid on to Kunitz. He gains the zone. To Scuderi. That's a good solid poke check. Penalty coming up. Play continues. Toronto's got a minor penalty here for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Good job on the draw.
Not much offense going on tonight. They got to find a way to get people and pucks to the net on this power play.
33 seconds.
Heads to the front. Score!
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
Pittsburgh's prevailed again on the face-off of the neutral zone. Heads along the boards. Offside stops the clock.
45 seconds.
Pittsburgh's got that one. Jabbed away by Gardner. Carried to the corner by Dupuis. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. It is a calculated risk that you have to take in the sport of hockey. You may be trailing, but you've got a chance to at least tie it up by pulling your goalie.
When you do that, you have to get the goal scorers out on the ice, just not able to cash in with the extra attacker.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone. The last team to win 4 championships in a row, and that was 30 years ago. Still with a New York address, they are the New York Islanders. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick. You know, over recent years, one of the common words in the NHL has been parity. A lot of teams close together. And boy, if you can put together an impressive streak, you're doing something.
And that comes with confidence, Doc. When you can put a number of games together and win them all, you go into a building, you know you can win, and you can beat any team in the league.
Toronto's coming into this game with a lot of confidence. As a player, you know and feel you're going to find a way to keep this streak alive.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Budai's the guardian of the crease tonight for the Islanders. That's not a good goals against average, but the fans are saying, hey, it's a team sport, and his teammates have let him down. Regardless of that, it must come down. This man's in the goal crease tonight. He is always acrobatic. We can expect more of that tonight for the visitors.
The Maple Leafs come into tonight's game feeling great about the way they've played over the last 10 games. I was talking to their coach this morning, and he said there's not one facet that he's been dissatisfied. They really want to take the game to their opponent, who's really struggled lately.
Rinkside we go now, and here is Ray Ferraro.
Doc, it'll be interesting to see which team is able to move the puck better than their opponent tonight. Both teams like to be very aggressive. I'm going to be watching how quickly they can get in on the forecheck. But the team that can efficiently move the puck from their D zone up to the middle of the ice is probably going to be the team that wins.
Slides it to the point to Phaneuf. Heads on to the corner. Gaining space, maybe time. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. Goalie to the bench, substitution made. New York's got a minor penalty. It's 2 minutes for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
Toronto's opportunity on the power play is their first of this game. Let's see how they do.
You're about to see one of the better power plays in the entire league.
Toronto's going back to get restarted with their advantage. Clarkson's got this one between the blue lines. Perfect receipt of the pass. Blockered away. Collected by Franson. To Phaneuf. Moves up the wing. In on the 2-on-2. Can they get reinforcements here? Cruises to the slot. The Maple Leafs have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Sauced to Phaneuf. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Oh, would you look at that? All hope was lost.
I know it's a great stop, but if you're the shooter, you have to elevate that puck.
He's into the slot. Just a good rub out there. New York's done it. Back at full strength. Superb defensive play by Franson. Taken along the boards by Cizikas. Slid to Hamonic. And he takes it through center ice. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Franson. Takes it behind his own cage. Pointed to Hamonic. Picks it up in his own end. Loopholes cut through the neutral zone. Hammered. Score!
He hit that puck square in the middle of his stick. Great technique.
Budai's presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
The Leafs have given us the first goal.
It took a while, but they got to be happy with the lead.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick. Jabbed away by Gardner. The Maple Leafs shift from defense to offense. Gardner's cutting through the neutral zone. Can he generate something? A shot. Good attempt. Easy save. Takes it behind his own cage. What a wax job. Up the wing with it now. He's into the slot. Takes that pass from the other point man. Right there, but can he get it out of harm's way? Offensive zone pickup by Gardner. Off target. Laid on to Lupul. Right in front. He drives toward the slot. Can he generate something from there? Back near the blue line to Phaneuf. What a hit.
You wish him a happy birthday 4 months early.
Many yards gained to Martin. Just floated to the opposite corner by Nielsen. The puck is fielded now by Martin. He drives to the net. Save. He could start some danger here. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Glides to the safety behind the net. To Phaneuf. Turn from one teammate to another. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Oh, that's good. He's into the slot. Good score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
Booth's stick was in a ready position, and he one-timed it past the goalie.
And so from that position, the glove side is your target area, but the goaltender should know that. He just can't catch it.
New York's got that neutral zone faceoff.
Number 10, David Booth, assisted by number 42, Tyler Bozak. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
The first 20 minutes are in the books. 2 goals scored, and both by the same team. Bet you'd like to know what the shots were. 7 for the Maple Leafs, a humbling 2 for the Islanders. It hasn't been there long, but it is a 2-goal advantage. Period over. Rest time has come. Intermission is here. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
Toronto's up by a few goals, and rightfully so, and I think it has a direct result of their time of possession. They've done a really good job of managing the puck all over the ice, which has allowed them to generate a lot of good offensive opportunities in that first period.
Back in his defensive end to get it. Led on to Kessel. Up the wing. Propelled to Kadri. Chip to Gardner. Slides it to the point to Kessel. Marched narrowly inside. He won't avoid something for doing that. Enough said. Here they go. Wow. Give him the win on that punch.
I don't know why they'd want to do that. You could block one punch if you wanted.
Well, these guys will have 5 minutes to get back dressed and get ready to go again at some point.
York penalty to number 3.
New York's prevailed on another faceoff. Not all saves have to be hard. That one wasn't.
Number 19.
To Nielsen.
Removal, a 5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties, 2 minutes.
Parked in the... He got his glove on that one. Looks ahead to start something. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Taken up near the boards by Kuhlman. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Franson. Toronto's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
New York's power play is so dangerous because it attacks in several different ways. It's not predictable at all. They should have a leg up on their opponent who doesn't have a very good power play, a power play that's hurt them more often.
Oh, what a pad save. New York's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. They gain the zone, but outstanding glove save. Good poke check by Kadri. Lightning in that glove. He's got that centering pass. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
He missed opportunity from this close in.
Whistle blown because the puck had gone into the player's bench area.
Well, that's kind of nice. The trainers grabbed that loose puck off the floor and handed it to a kid right next to the bench.
The Maple Leafs bench really got excited when they saw their goaltender make that amazing stop.
Over 7 minutes off the clock here in the second. The Maple Leafs are ahead 2-0. Good face-off win. Poke checked away by Clarkson. Sent out, and he'll make them chase it. New York's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Heads along the boards. Got it. Clear it here. Good work through center ice by David Clarkson. Takes that pass up the boards. Slid just inside the line to Polak. Toronto survived it. Back even. Takes that pass from the other point. Back near the blue line to Phaneuf. Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
The reason you take a one-timer is not allowing the goaltender to get set, and that's exactly what happened. Once that puck hit the stick, it was off and in behind the goaltender.
Budai's in the default butterfly position, but he doesn't cover the net. There's still room there.
Neutralized face-off win to Carcillo.
Scored by number 42, Tyler Bozak.
Lifted back in.
Number 3, Dion Phaneuf.
Diagonally to Hamonic. On to Kessel.
9 minutes, 2 seconds.
Shoots. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Whistle blown, puck to the bench. And that's out of play. Be fun if it weren't.
Yeah, that's kind of predictable. There's a puck in the bench, and the trainer hands it to the pretty girl sitting there.
The Islanders got that face-off win. Good job with the stick. Picks it up in his own end. He's in on goal. Picked up in the attacking zone. Slid to Gardner. Right along the blue line to Phaneuf. Great job on a cut pass. Turned right away with a poke check by Gardner. Good centering pass to the slot. Sticked away. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Carries it up the wing. Puck gotten behind the net by Opozo. To Conacher. Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. The Leafs will start from their own end. Gains the blue line. Lets it go. Missed. Taken on by Gardner. He's going to the net. Pointed to Gardner. Looking from the blue line. Oh, here's a wrister. Score! Off the iron and in.
Gardner's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Oh, he's beaten cleanly here. He has to hope that the puck bounces up over the net, but it instead deflects back down into the cage.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
The Islanders coaching staff just debated a couple of seconds before they pulled their starter.
The Islanders with a win at center. Flip to the opposite corner. The Maple Leafs shift from defense to offense. Takes it up near the boards. If they can get organized, maybe time for one more attack before the end of the period. He gains the zone. Good job with the poke check. To Clarkson. 2 periods down, 1 period to go. A little energy being built now. On to the shots on goal here at the end of 2 periods. 12 for Toronto and 8 for the Islanders. The game is not decided yet technically, but goaltending will have to improve if it's to reverse itself. Intermission is next. We have begun the 3rd period. Shoots one. Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner. Marches on a cross to Gardner. Moves to the corner. Back in his defensive end to get it. Neutral zone carry by Conacher. Taken over by Gardner. Looks ahead to start something. Carried behind by Hamonic. Taken to the slot. Laid on to Kessel. Gives it on a cross from the point. Geometrically to Lupul. Propelled to Conacher. To Kadri. Onside. Chip to Franson. Mash to Polak. Didn't get through. Given back to Opozo. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Footov's eyes were as big as saucers. He sees the opponent with his head down, and he steps up for a huge hit.
New York's got a face-off win. Good work with the stick. To Conacher. Gains the zone. The Leafs will start from their own end. Cuts through. He's got that pass in the corner. Takes that pass off the boards. Back and forth they go between the points. Moves up along the boards. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. New York's got another face-off win. Angled to Kuhlman. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Picks it up in his own end. To Franson. Full steam up the wing. Point to point it goes to Komarov. wrister. Save. He's got that point pass. Slid just inside the line to Polak. Puck held near the point. On to Franson. Led on to Polak. Collected by Kuhlman. To Grabner.
Grabner's a guy that usually can find the back of the net, but it's been in his own net most of the night.
Right on his stick on the centering pass. Perfect centering pass. Hatchets one. Save. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Look at this chance. Cut by Kuhlman. Two sticks together, they cancel. Near the boards. Wonderful centering. Score! Well, it will look better, especially to those who didn't see this game.
Clutterbuck's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Over 3 minutes to go in the third. Toronto's yielded a goal, but they've got the advantage by 3. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Missed.
Scored by number 15.
Heads to the front. Back in his defensive end to get it. Good quick poke check there. Guided through center for Cizikas. Carries it up the side. Walking a thin line near the border there. He heads right for the net. Great glove save. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. Dragged between the blue lines. Shoots. In on goal and easily handled. Knocked right off the stick. Terrific glove save. Moves up the side with it now. Diagonally to Martin. They score! They only trail by a pair.
Shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
And so the goaltender did everything he could here, but this shot is just perfect. Sometimes you have to tip your cap.
Toronto's got that one.
Scored by number 17.
Taken in at the corner by Kessel. He's in front with it.
And by number 14.
Back in front, just wide.
Oh, this is prime real estate right in front of them.
Terrific challenge, outstanding save.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Good distance on that one to Opposo. Steps right behind the net and takes over. Slid to Kessel. Back in front. Game over. The Maple Leafs come away victorious in a close contest.
They had the puck the majority of the evening. They should have won by a much greater margin.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night. Part of the original six, a group of teams together for 25 years, they play in the heart of the teeming nation's largest city, the New York Rangers. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Face-off about to begin. What are you thinking?
Looking at the specialty teams, Doc, and I'm going to look at the penalty kill, a team that has a real strong unit while shorthanded.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Talbot's the starter for the Rangers. You see the winning percentage is not very good. He'll need to turn this around to help his team. This man's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the visitors.
Toronto's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
Move to the shadow of the boards by Stepan. The Maple Leafs shift from defense to offense. To Phaneuf. Nice fake, shakes him loose. Pointed to Kessel. Lets it go. Geometrically to Stepan. Back in his defensive end to get it. To Gardner. To Phaneuf. Turn from one teammate to another. Gardner's got this one between the blue lines. Back near the blue line to Kadri. Point to point it goes to Phaneuf. Takes that pass to Kadri. Angled to Gardner. Big drive. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. And here is the third voice of our crew, the man in the coldest place. Ice side, Ray Ferraro.
Almost like any part to the game, there's not one particular reason why a team is good in a specific area. Look at this penalty killing group. They block shots extremely well. They're well coached to stay in their positions in the defensive zone. They're aggressive on the puck, and as you talked about in the open much earlier, Eddie, they've used this penalty kill as a focus for their team, and they've really built on the back of it.
Got the iron with the shot. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Nicely into the zone. Goal is placed. Clock stopped.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it, but you get nothing for it.
A little under 9 minutes played. Game still waiting for its first goal. The Rangers with a clean win on the draw. Outletted to Moore. Many yards gained to Stempniak. Great shooting lane. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Good standing poke check. The Maple Leafs will start from their own end. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Cut by Miller. To Moore. Splendid pass through center to Stempniak. Good job off that left wing and a perfect pass. Knocked it away with the stick. To Robidov. Gets that pass after he'd turned it over himself. He's in on an onside play. He's got that point pass. The Rangers shift from defense to offense. Picked up in the attacking zone. Carries it up the side. He got in. Right along the blue line to Phaneuf. Great job on a cut pass. Scooped up by Clarkson. To Nash.
1 minute left in the first.
Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
Solid win at center ice. Flopped in by Hagelin. Looks ahead to start something. Led on to Kessel. Drives to the crease. The first frame is done. Don't know about you, but I've got a lot of ink left here. Few entries, no goals on that scorecard. Now for a look at the shots on goal in the first period. 1 for the Rangers, an embarrassing none for the Maple Leafs. This game is all even at the end of the period, but one team thinks it's not even because they got robbed by a piece of iron. On to break. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
The Maple Leafs need to start converting some of their puck possession time because all it takes is one bad bounce in a low-scoring game, and it's going to end up in your net.
Underway here in the second period of a scoreless game. Swept on to Lupul, to Kadri, to Kessel. Heads along the boards. Speeds right on goal. Slot shot. Score! Thought the goalies were going to be perfect. They were till now.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
The Leafs from the neutral zone start to work. He throws it there. It's kitty cornered in.
Assisted by number 43.
To Kreider. Chip to Brassard. Through center to Hagelin.
1 minute, 43 seconds.
Forcing attention in deep. Propelled, poke checked away. To Franson. On to Booth. Moves up the side with it now. Oh, that's good. Good position in the slot. Hatchets one. Oh, a save there. He's right in front with it. Brilliant lift to Clarkson. He heads right for the net. Oh, my. That one was way wide.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
Gathered in by Franson. And he is reefed. Save.
Oh, he was lucky to make that stop off that screenshot.
Gloved. Taken up the middle. Gives it on across from the point. Picks it up in his own end. Is he all right?
I hope so, Doc, but he's going to have to answer to somebody.
The Maple Leafs get 2 for boarding.
Well, the officials are instructed, Doc, as you know, that any time a player gets hit from behind in this fashion, it's going to be a penalty.
The Rangers go on the power play for the first time.
Toronto penalty.
Big face-off win. Good centering pass to the slot. Score! And this one is tied.
Zuccarello's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
On the power play.
Brought ahead, and a carom dump to the corner to Gardner. Moves it to the shadow of the boards.
By number 21.
Lets it fly. Great save.
And by number 18, Mark
Full steam up the wing.
10 minutes, 22 seconds.
Got on by with that one. Save. The Rangers will start from their own end. Carried through center ice by Stempniak. Puck dumped in. More player changes. To Gardner. Diagonally to Komarov. Poke checked away by McDonough. Moves to the corner. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. Fanov's carrying it through center. Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out. Controlled by Nash. The Rangers are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Leafs go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. Good face-off win.
Mark Stahl, 2 minutes for interference.
The Rangers shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Slid to Kessel. Up the wing. Heads to the front. Fires. There's a shot that's way wide. I'm sure he meant well.
As the shooter was about to let it go, the puck just went on edge a second. That's why the puck missed the net badly.
Geometrically to Lupul. And that's an offside. Just past 3 minutes to go, second period. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. To Nash. Carries it up the wing. Just dropped to the opposite corner by Rick Nash. To Clarkson. Gets that one on across. Oh, poke check saved one there. Nash has got it on his stick, trying to clear. And it's cleared out of there. Toronto's seeing the penalty clock bleeding down to the last few seconds. Laid on to Bozak. He's into the slot. In the slot. Wow, what a glove save. The Rangers are back even. Slugged back out again by Klein. The Leafs shift from defense to offense. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Offside stops the clock. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. To Kadri. To Lupul. He's going to the net. A shot. Great save.
Talking about making it look easy.
2 periods down, 1 period to go. The bumpy ride to the finish is next. Let's check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 6 for Toronto and 4 for the New York Rangers. Zuccarello's goal has tied this game. Intermission is coming up.
I think she wants my money, but all I got's a tenner. I ain't a superstar, I drive an average car, but she's a supermodel, wants a bottle. I check the wallet and I'm thinking this ain't going far. I won't blame her if she turned around and then said au revoir.
She don't know where I'm coming from, and I don't know where I'm going to. We smile all day, that's nothing wrong, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I can't let find out that I live at home with my mum and dad. I'll say it's only temporary till I get my swanky pad. I'm lying through my teeth to get between the two behind us. It's probably the same with every guy she meets, so I'm just kicking back. And yeah, I'm feeling nice. I got my credit cards funding books.
Third period has begun. The next one could be the winning one. Scooped up by McDonough. Shook right through. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
you have to have a lot of strength to score on the backhand from that far out.
And so this has got to be a great shot, because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Neutralized face-off win.
By number 81.
That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Back in his defensive end to get it. Saucered to Gardner. Moves up the wing. Slid just inside the line to Phaneuf. Perfect receipt of the pass. Could be trouble near the line. Angled to Gardner. Didn't get through. To Brassard. Oh, that's good. Pass cut. Fires. Gloved. A cover. And play is stopped.
Should be way easier to get out of your zone than this. A defensive zone turnover forces the goaltender into a difficult spot.
Over 5 minutes played here in the third. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. The Rangers win that faceoff. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Through center. Chip to Kadri. Gets that pass after he himself advanced. Has that point pass as well. Good glove grab. Freezes play.
Kessel's point streak continues, guys. He has been so good with the puck, so creative, that it seems every game he's in the middle of everything happening offensively.
The Rangers with a face-off win. To Moore. Propelled to Stempniak. The Leafs will start from their own end. Good pass up that wing. Two sticks together, they cancel. To Stempniak. The Maple Leafs shift from defense to offense. Carries it. Heads on to the corner. To Robitaille. Takes it on the wing. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Cruises to the slot. Point to point it goes to Robitaille. Lifted on goal. That's why the goalie's there. Led on to Nash. Right up the side. Terrific poke check to break up that odd man rush. Carried through center ice. On to Komarov. Pass cut. Polak's cut through the neutral zone. He's got that pass at the point. Drilled. Save. And he'll cover.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the rink.
Clean win on the draw. Corralled by Gardner. Glommed on two by Kessel. Takes it up that side to Lupul. One pass sets up another. Big drive. Oh, a save. Looks ahead to start something. Good quick poke check there. To step up. To Nash.
1 minute left.
Terrific hand-eye. Held behind his net by Phil Kessel. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Slides it to the point to Gardner. Waffle boarded. He drives toward the slot. Shoots. That's what those pads are for. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
One thing I love about this game, there's no out of bounds.
Tifanov. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Now you do your best to see if you can get in front of it, but that is just too quick a shot for the goaltender.
Toronto's got that neutral zone faceoff. The Rangers will start from their own end. 3 on 2. Wonderful job, though. Outmanned, a brilliant play. Near the boards. Picks it up in his own end. Terrific pass through the middle. He's got it on his stick. Paddled aside. Fired away and back down. The game is over. And so the end of a very close game. The stats can be deceptive. The shots on goal were really lopsided, but the score was tight.
Sometimes you're going to have games like this where you get a lot of pucks to the net and they don't go in, but you win the game.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night. One of sports' most historic franchises. Generations of fans have come through the cold night air so many times as they have tonight to Toronto to see another opening faceoff nearing for the Maple Leafs. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich. Looking ahead to a hockey game that is probably going to see some minor penalties and perhaps power plays as well. If it goes to the power play, we got the best in the league to watch tonight.
Well, they do a lot of different plays on the power play. Not being predictable, I think, is one of the biggest reasons they have the best power play.
Let's look at the starting netminders. He's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Maple Leafs. Peters is the other choice in goal for the Capitals. You look at this save percentage and you realize this is a special starting goalie. Opening faceoff is just seconds away. Kadri's the faceoff man for Toronto. Backstrom's out there to try to beat him for Washington. The opening faceoff and starting in Toronto. It's Kitty cornered in. Looks ahead to start something. To Kessel. Up the wing. With a blast. Wonderful stop by Peters.
Oh, that's a prime scoring area. What a stop.
He's right in front with it. Slid to Carlson. To Light. Nice job to get it from the wings to center ice. Big hit. Possession gone.
After that hit there, Doc, we better tighten up our chin straps.
Rifled in by Kadri. What a hit. Oh, and he is drilled. That's what those pads are for. Wrist shot. What a save by Peters. Back near the blue line to Gardner. Peters helps his team by covering up. Rinkside we go now, and here is Ray Ferraro.
You know, Edzo, you were a power play guy as well. Predictability is the death of every power play. It's nice to have a couple of sets that you can go to, but you have to move things around and you have to move people around, or else the penalty killers will just eat you up.
To Bozak. On to Clarkson. Onside. Can he generate something? The Capitals are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
The Maple Leafs get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it.
Stay out of the penalty box when you're playing this team. You do not want to put them on the power play.
To Bozak. Piped in the slot. Score! That might have gone off a skate and in.
People always zero in on the puck, but if you're going to have great puck support, you better have the guys without it that go to the open ice.
Peters drops to the butterfly. It's almost, Edzo, like he believes he's got the whole net covered because he doesn't move.
Toronto struck first, and we're not even halfway through this opening period.
Their energy and physical play allowed them to get this lead.
Washington's got another face-off win. That one dropped back into the opposite corner. Back in his defensive end to get it. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. He's into the slot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Broke it up well with the poke check. Between the blue lines. Ranks one. Missed on the shot. Could be trouble near the line. Really good move. Taken over by Olsen. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
That's the type of play that makes this game so great.
Swept on to Chimera. Moves up the wing. Nice job. Straight stand-up poke check. Slides it to the point to Hillen. Ring 10 bells for that save. Carried through center ice. Gets on by. Wrist shot. Huge stop by Peters. Brouwer's carrying it through center to Moss. Scooped up by Clarkson. Carries it toward the woodwork. Possession taken behind the net. Remarkable save off that blast. Jabbed away by Franson. The Leafs will start from their own end. Up the wing to Booth. Headed right under the shadow of the scoreboard. He got in. Marvelous save by Peters.
They don't ask how, he just did. The Capitals bench really got excited when they saw their goaltender make that amazing stop.
The Capitals with a clean win on the draw. And he takes it through center ice. Gets it behind the net. Heads to the front. Outletted to Kessel. Gains the zone. He's in front with it. Pointed to Robida. Puck gotten behind the net by Niskanen. We have one period in the books. The Maple Leafs have the only goal. Let's check out the shots on goal, and one gets an exclamation point. Listen to this. 9 for Toronto, a piddling 1 for Washington. This was the go-ahead goal. Intermission time is here. First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Washington's down in this game, but it's not because of the goaltender. He was rock solid in that first period. One way to shake up his team, especially in the offensive side of the game, shake the lines up, move people in and out, look for a line that's going to get you some offense.
Heads on to the corner. Wonderful stop.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Perfect pass. Big time save. Big time shooter. Ward's cutting through the neutral zone. Terrific hand-eye. Held now by Gardner. Good distance on that one to Kadri. Big chance here. Oh, that's a great save. Score!
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Takes a chance on the dump to the opposite corner. To Franson. To Clarkson. Up the wing with it now.
51. Jake Gardner. Time of the goal.
Picked up in the attacking zone.
7 seconds.
Picks it up in his own end. Chip to Bozak. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
He could start some danger here. Long lead pass to Alsner. Superb defensive play by Franson. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
Boy, I love how he put himself in a position to really get a lot on that shot. Where was the defensive zone coverage there?
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Washington's got that neutral zone faceoff.
Scored by number
Catawampus
18,
to the
David
corner
Moss.
by Orpik.
Assisted by
Moves to
number
the corner.
20, Troy
Back
Brown.
near the blue line to Orpik. Perfect centering pass.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes,
Wrister.
21 seconds.
Shoots. Geometrically to Orpik. Knocked it away with the stick. Taken away.
The Maple Leafs force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
If enough skating ability gets him into position here to deliver a crushing hit.
Big face-off win. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Cruises to the slot. Takes it behind his own cage. To Niskanen. Heads along the boards. Catawampus to the corner. Collected by Light. He's into the slot. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Drives to the net. Good work, stepped on by. Can he generate something? They score! And they've tied the game up.
Light's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
Just past 6 minutes still showing on the clock this period. And this game is tied at 2. Solid win at center ice.
Of the season, scored by number 21, Brooks Light.
And he pitches it back in.
42,
Glides
Joel
to the
Ward.
safety behind the net.
Number 74, John Carlson. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 19 seconds.
Fires. Oh, a save there. He's going to the net. Through the neutral zone to Moss. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Franson. Right on his stick on the centering pass. No chance on that. He was bumped off balance. Okay, so he's got it on his stick. What'll he do next? A neutral zone carry. Got a piece of it. He drives to the net. Wrist shot. Wow, what a glove
1
save.
minute left in the second period.
Nearing the last minute of this middle period. Sent on goal. Routine save there. Looking for a better lane. Has that point pass as well. Good jab with the stick there. Shoots. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
2 periods down. 1 period to go. A little energy being built now. Let's check out the shots on goal through these 2 periods. 18 for the Maple Leafs and 4 for the Capitals. Light's goal has tied this game. Intermission is coming up.
Hurry, and supplies are limited.
Third period has begun. The next one could be the winning one. Lifted back in. Glides to the safety behind the net. To Lupul. Cut on by with that one. Light's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Takes it on the wing. Good poke check by Gardner. The Leafs get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Maple Leafs have a decided advantage on the power play between the two teams. Tonight, it'll be really important to stay disciplined and stay out of the penalty box.
Swung between the blue lines by David Clarkson. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Decides on the area behind. Sliced through the neutral zone. Good centering pass to the slot. Slides. No shadow of the boards here. Called on the play.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
Face-off win. Let's see what develops. A good deke there. Turned right away with the poke check. Got his pad on that one. Carries it up the wing. They gain the zone, but there are 2 men back. Washington seeing the penalty clock bleeding down to the last few seconds. The Maple Leafs are back even. Glides to the safety behind the net. Same side to Bozak. In the slot. Score!
You always have to know where the puck is on the ice. Be ready, and he one-timed it in.
Bozak's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Just past 5 minutes skated here in the third. Toronto's lead is 1, and it's a fresh lead. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Flings it off target.
Assisted by number 42.
A shot. Wonderful save. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Gaining space, maybe time.
5 minutes, 12 seconds.
Pointed to Robida. Takes it behind his own cage to Brouwer. Offensive zone pickup by Komarov. Forcing attention in deep. Good hand to eye. Superb save by Peters.
That save was much more difficult than it looked.
Hammers it off the post. Let's go, Arister. Good solid defensive play there. Lots on that to Alsner. Lets it fly. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Takes it behind his own cage. And played through center for Moss. One-timer, got a piece of that one. Wires one up the gut to Booth. Gets in, what'll he do? Wrist shot, acrobatic stop by Peters. Oh, here's Arister. Big pad save. Laid up that right side to Light. Many yards gained to Backstrom. Dumped in. Puck collected back behind the net by Gardner. To Backstrom. Muscled long to Light. The Leafs shift from defense to offense. Gives it on a cross from the point to Kessel. On through the corner. Picked up in the attacking zone. That shot hit a man. Approaching the final minute in this game. Propelled to Light. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Even when the puck's on your stick, you better know where everybody is on the ice.
Gets in and he'll look over his options. He could start some danger here. Looks ahead to start something. Near the boards. Good job with the poke check. Peters at the bench. 6 attackers now. Moves up along the boards. Shoots one. Score!
Lupul's got the goal, and this game is over.
That's a good feeling on the bench. You've locked it up now with the empty netter.
Washington's got another face-off win. Laid on to Alsner. Lofted back to the opposite corner. Decides on the area behind. Up the wing to Booth.
And by number 41.
Out in front. And cashes in.
41 seconds.
That empty net goal will send the fans to the exits.
That's going to be too much for them to come back from. That empty netter will seal the deal.
Toronto's collected another victory on the faceoff. Game over. This shows up as a lopsided score, but to sit here and watch it, it didn't seem that.
Real good, exciting game. A much closer game than the score shows up on the board.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Can't see my way. I can see your